We're joined by Connor Murray for tonight's half-an interview. Connor, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. We'll start by reflecting on the weekend's win over Airdrieonians. A very tough game, but how important were the 3 points for us?
It was massive. The boys have been playing really well recently, so we're all confident going into the game. But to get the win was the most important thing, and they managed to do that.
You came on with about 20 minutes to play, and Airdrie had a lot of the ball at that point. How tough a shift was it?
It was tough, but as I say, it was just about working hard and making sure we got the win. And in the end, I was delighted. A wee bit nervous when I hit the post, but overall, I was happy.
And it was a bit of a different game to ones we've experienced recently. We've been on top in the second half for the most part in our recent games. Airdrie came back at us after half time and got the ball into our box quite a lot. I suppose we just have to show that sort of different side of the game, as you mentioned, sort of working hard on that bit of grit.
Well, I think we had a lot of chances first half, and when you don't score more than one, I think you tend to drop back a wee bit second half, and they start throwing bodies forward, so it gives them something to try and go for, and you needed that second goal, but overall I was happy just to get the win.
Up next for us is Cove Rangers. They were also the team that we played first coming back from the enforced break last month. Looking back on the time we've had since the break overall, how enjoyable has it been for the team as a whole?
It's been enjoyable because that's what the players just want. They just want to play loads of games, and that's what it's been. So, I think most players have been used and they're enjoying it, just playing a lot of games.
And looking back, you won the Player of the Month award last month. How pleasing was that for you?
I was delighted. I think there was a few boys that could have got it. So for me to get it personally, I was delighted with it.
And it was that run of 3 goals in 3 games that really clinched it for you. Have you ever had a sort of week like that in your career before?
Not that I can remember now, because we don't really normally play that many games. So I was, to score 3 goals in 3, you just start getting the confidence and start scoring. So I was happy.
And the first 2, one was against Cowdenbeath at home, then away at Airdrieonians. Similar distances but different feet. Do you find it quite comfortable going either way?
I think you just react to the situation. The one in Cowdenbeath, I just turned and hit it with my left, swung it with my weak foot, and it went in. So
the one against Airdrieonians at a very important time in the game to make it 3-1 just after half time. That game's got to prove to be a very important one in the entire season, so must have been pleased to get that goal.
I was delighted. It was another hard game against Airdrie. They're a good side, so I was pleased to score that goal.
And then the third one was against Forfar at home. Talk us through that one.
I think there's a few of the boys saying that was a cross, but no, it was definitely a shot. One of my better ones.
And it's obviously been a strange season overall for it to be your first season at the club. Do you feel like you're getting more comfortable as the season goes on here at Partick Thistle?
I'm enjoying it. It's a big club and I've enjoyed being here. It was a weird season, into the season last season, but I was just delighted to get it done, and I'm happy being here.
Looking at the team's overall form, we're unbeaten in the league since we came back. Do you think it's just the team's sort of high in confidence at the moment? They've got that sort of...
As I was about to say, I think there's a few players playing with a lot of confidence. Like Zach, Tiff and stuff are playing really well just now. So I think when it helps when a lot of boys are playing with the confidence. The back four's been excellent as well. So,
as you mentioned, the back four's been good, but the attack's really improved in the second half of the season. You've obviously, as we've talked about, got a few goals. Joe's chipped in with a few. Brian's been scoring, Zach's been scoring, Tiff's been scoring. Do you feel like there's a real sort of confidence and fluidity among the attackers just now?
I'd say so. It's good when players run about your scoring. It helps you, and they're playing well. It helps you raise your game as well. So it's good when you get competition for places in the attacking third. So.
And at the back, as you said, we've been in good form. 5 clean sheets on the bounce now. As an attacking player, does that just sort of give you peace of mind knowing that we're not going to have to go and score 4 or 5 goals to win each game because we know we've got that?
Yeah, it's a lot better that way because they've been doing really well. So if you score a couple of goals, you know that they're going to do well to keep the clean sheet.
And it's obviously a team game with defending. It's not just the back four that get you your clean sheets, and it's right throughout the team about having that sort of work ethic that everyone's going to help each other out.
Aye, definitely. Everybody works hard. Especially the front four work really hard as well. Big Brian works his socks off up front as well. So
you just turned 24 at the weekend. One of the younger players in the team. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
But we've still got lots of experience right throughout the team, and coming to the business end of the season, how important is it to have those older heads that have been there and done that, the likes of Richard Foster, Stephen Bell, Brian Graham?
I think the experience helps. You see the older boys talking to the younger boys a lot in training and in the game. So having the older players really helps the younger boys, do well.
And we've now started our post-split fixtures. The one against Airdrieonians at the weekend was the first of our 4 games. It's something that's been used in the Premiership for a while now. What do you think about it coming to League One for this season?
As I said, I don't mind it. I just want to play games. I think everybody's the same. So as the games come, we just want to play games and hopefully win them.
Well, the way the fixtures have fallen, we've got 3 games in 6 days, and then the Tuesday after. It's basically the same schedule we had this time last week, where we won all 4 games. So we know that we can sort of deal with that, and we just want to repeat what we did last time.
I definitely. I've got a big squad as well with good players waiting to come on from the bench, so that helps. It helps us a lot. So you're just looking forward to the games, as I said.
And next up, as we touched on earlier, it's Cove Rangers away. A really tough game. How difficult is that one going to be for us?
The last time we were up there, I think it was really windy. I think I can remember. It was a hard game. So I don't think we'll beat Cove this season, have we? So we'll be looking to hopefully play well like we have been the past few weeks and try and get a result.
And yeah, the 2 games that we have had against Cove, they beat us up on that windy day at Balmoral, and then the draw in the first game back. 2 games where we probably feel like we could have got more points than we got.
I'd say so, aye, but that's football. I think you just need to get on with it and take it game by game as it comes.
And is it just one where, although they're obviously a very good team right up there next to us at the top of the league, we have to approach it with confidence because of how we've been sort of getting the results recently?
I think we approach every game the same. Can't just go in expecting to win because it's a tough league. There's no easy games. So if we play well, I think we've got a chance. But you can't just go in expecting to win.
And a lot of people talking about different ways that we can get points over the next few games. But is it just about for the players focusing on the game in front and then dealing with the other ones later?
Aye, that's it. Just taking it game by game, and that's all you can really do is take it game by game. We'll get Cove and Mora, and hopefully, as I said, we can win that, and then we'll just look at Thursday and see how we got on there.
Well, thanks very much for your time, Connor, and good luck for the game.
No, that's fine. Thanks very much. Thank you.